G'day, mate. Welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, this episode's get rid of that GUI. Okay, this episode, we're going to try and maintain our 1 rocket per minute that we were succeeding in. As you can see, I'm out of command modules, so that's probably going to be the first place we're going to have to start working out why we're not making SpaceX components fast enough, which might involve retrofitting, upgrading this outpost, even though it's actually technically flat out and all the belts are backed up. We might need to give it a swift kick in the pants and make it output modules even faster. But with all that said, let's run the intro. We've upgraded these inserters. Where does this train line up with? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go... It wouldn't be an episode without me losing a train. So, with that out of the way, first things first, these are got inserters that are capped to 450 speed modules, and there's minus 14 in stock. So, you know what? We're just going to disconnect those and that one, and they were the last ones. Fast and light drives we're going to leave capped because they're made off site, so hopefully that fixes things up. At the same time, I'm going to be too slow. Yes! I want to make this the episode of the supporter and launch off a whole bunch of supporters, but that's obviously not going to happen, not until I make another one of these things, which is about to pop out. Hang on, if I turn you back off, that one. Oh, done. Turn you back on. That should launch our last rocket. Yes. So, supporters. Research. Yeah, we're going to do an artillery research. We're even going to stretch it to 2 artillery researches. Basically, I have no idea how much research we have stored up. I'm basically going to run as much research as we can, because at the end of the week, we're taking a 1 week sabbatical from SubX, and then it'll start back up after a week. As I've said before, it's also going to be running alongside a series with Puba, so it's probably going to be 3, 4, maybe 5 episodes per week. I haven't really decided yet. So, because we're going to take a little bit of time off, I'm going to get the artillery range, because at the end of the week, biters are gone. We're just done with them. Like we've had our fun, we've done our biter bit, we're just going to remove biters at the start of the week coming back. So, with that out of the way, I want to launch some supporters. We have our little green lights here, so I can turn that on, and all the green lights go off, and turn that off, and all the green lights go back on eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Before I do anything else, I do want to go trim this. So I have... he deserved it. So, I have upgraded this station to run on all compressed ore now, and it does have a couple of filters here just in case some normal ore gets kicked out. It should just get spat out of the system, but at the same time, this needs to go. So, the easiest way to do that is to do that. Oh. And then they should empty into that requested chest, which should dump them back in there, but we want you to input priority right, input priority right, without that on there. So that should get rid of all yes, that should get rid of all the compressed ore. Well, all the normal ore, and should compress it. Let's go with 1,500. Yes. Because there's how much in storage? 124k. Okay. Onto our supporters list. I'm going to choose from Patreon because we've had a whole bunch of Twitch names. In fact, the Twitch names are way longer than any other set of names. Actually, before we go worry about names, let's go flick you on, flick you off. Okay. Patreon names. Now, so we got FD Ethan. Yes, Ethan's there. We have Tucker's there. We have Student Pilot. No. So it's going to be Student Pilot is our first launch. Definitely. So so we're on episode 112. Yes, 112. Can I get rid of that? We'll put one of those in because technically he's got an underscore, but that doesn't work. So we're on episode 5, 112. Now, the only reason I can care to do a series that is 112 episodes long is purely because I have all these lovely supporters. I'm actually going down the list, and I've sorted the list according to. It's not a clear mark, but it's a pretty good mix between longest supporters and lifetime pledges. Okay, and I'm just going down the list, and like a lot of the ones that I would be picking have already been launched because I do this essentially full time. This is my full time gig. Well, I'm a full time parent, and then I do this. We're considering the amount of hours I put in with daily episodes that are like an hour long, plus the streaming on Twitch, plus. Pretty much a full-time gig as well. We're going to throw in a Cold Blitz as well. So the only reason I can afford, well, I can do a series that is 112 episodes long is because the supporters. If I was just your standard generic content creator, YouTuber, I would be doing series that were 30 episodes or less because views drop off as series continue. So, you know, the longer your series is, the less people watch in the long run. So, yep. I'd be doing lots of short series and lots of clickbaity videos, and we're getting there slowly. I'm loading in names as fast as I can find that they're not already launched. So, really, we don't have Fragay? Okay, we don't have Fragay. Chase. Do I have a Chase? No, I don't have a Chase. We'll throw a Chase in there. And a Bear in 2. Sorry, what? So one of the reasons I can run a series that is 100 and something episodes long is purely because 5155. Yeah, that one goes away. Is because of the generous supporters I have. Those that basically at the end of the day make sure that the lights stay on. I can continue to afford to do all the crazy things I do. Not Muppet. Zentrino's up for 2 rockets already. Congratulations, mate. Yeah, it's because of the supporters. Okay, I can afford to basically take the hit I would have in continuously. If I continuously refresh with a new series over and over and over, then I wouldn't have an issue. I could do lots and lots of, you know, I could do lots of short series, and I do a series that was 30 episodes or less, 22 minutes, because that seems to be the perfect formula for YouTube. Daily episodes. We do a series of Factorio, then we do half a series of something else, then we go back to Factorio, and so on and so forth. Like, that's how the channel would run if I wanted to do this full time and I didn't have the supporters, because I'd be 100% at the will of the YouTube algorithm. And where's my mouse? The YouTube algorithm, the YouTube formula, the YouTube everything. Who have we got? We got Slylo. I thought was Slylo in this list. SL Diloop 7 SW. No. I thought we'd already launched it off Slylo. Saran's sort of like a Slylo, right? Alright, throw a Slylo up there as well. So, one of the reasons, as I said, I can afford to do this series is because of the lovely supporters. So, for every single person that I'm putting on this list, like I said, you have no idea how much it means to me. What is that? That is for the supporter fuel cells, which is limited by those, which is limited by not nearly enough of them. Okay, so we found our first bug we've got to go fix. We've got to go find some more nuclear fuel, which means we go to our uranium build and we say, what the hell is wrong with you? It looks like there's not enough of them. So let's go try and fix this problem. So, yeah, like I said, the supporters mean a lot to me. I couldn't afford to do crazy series like this without. So if you ever see one of these guys down in the comments section or on my Discord, just do me a favor, like just thank them. Like, you're welcome to support if you want to support. I'm happy to throw up links. In fact, you'll probably find up in the top right hand corner, because we've done Patreons this episode, you'll find a link to Patreon. If you want to support me on Patreon, it's perfectly fine. You have no idea how much it means. Like, even at the $2 support level, like, I feel guilty for using ad blocker support level. It adds up. I won't go into numbers, but I have a significant amount of people that just support at the $2 level. And if you have enough people supporting at $2, it adds up. Like, these videos get, on average, 800 to 1,000 views. If I had 1,000 people every month just supporting at $2, that's $2,000 a month. That's enough to pay basically my rent, just my rent. But it's enough that I can do series like this, which I spent 100 and something episodes running around in circles sometimes. We're still short. They exist. It's a getting the crap into the machine fast enough problem. Okay, let's put that there. Well, that was not the intention. Let's cut that. We'll put fast lights there. Then we'll put you... Come on. There. And we'll throw some extra inserters at the problem. And we'll even upgrade planner those that we can to make sure nuclear fuel gets in there as fast as possible. Because we need some significant amounts of... Oh. Hello, my inventory. Nuclear fuel. Low density structures are there. They've just got to be loaded in. You can have an upgrade as well, because that is a substantial amount of other crap that needs to get put in. But mainly it's the nuclear fuel, where, like, even though we're using a stack inserter, they stack in one. So the stack inserter moves one at a time. No more, no less. Yeah, it's a small flaw when it comes to these sorts of things. But if we get one of those done, we should be able to click the magic button and launch another supporter off. So, going down my list, Julie Jane, who's already been launched. Yes. Stop that. Nulls. Okay. So, because... Because I do my best. I do my best. I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect person. We can definitely tell that by my series. But because I do my best to know everything, or know a little bit about each one of my supporters, we're going to go through the list. So we're going to go with Student Pilot. Student Pilot is a semi-recent supporter of the channel. Semi-recent? No, he's been with us for about this year, earlier this year, much earlier this year. But he's already like one of my within the top 5 supporters of the channel. Because obviously he really likes the content. Not only that, turns out he actually lives like 4 hours from my house, roughly. Yeah, so Yeah, pretty close. We have Colblitz. Colblitz has been a long time supporter of the channel. Really, really long time supporter of the channel. Yeah, since like over a year and a half now. Colblitz, great guy. He's not that active in our Discord, but he does swing by community maps from time to time. Fry Guy. Fry Guy is basically in every Oxygen Not Included series has ended up being the chef. Just through sheer luck, mostly. Also, his name. His name has a lot to do with it. Chase is another one who has joined us in many Oxygen Not Included series. Again, not super active on my Discord. Although, actually, he has been a lot more active of late. I will say that. So, Chase, again, wonderful guy. Get to chat with him occasionally. We live in really, very different time zones. So, yeah. But, been fairly active in my Discord of it. Zentrino. Zentrino is actually a new supporter. We can see over here, Zentrino went and supported me over on Twitch with a Twitch subscription. Same time, he's actually pledged to me on YouTube. Pledged to me on Patreon. He's been actually a really, really cool dude. And he's already upped his pledge once or twice. I can't remember if it's once or twice, but he's already upped his pledge like at least once. Since signing up. So again, very, very much appreciate it. Slylo, I'm sure. Actually, Slylo got gifted a sub. No, maybe that's Saran. Slylo has been, again, recent-ish supporter, I want to say. And I'm completely wrong. He's been supporting since last year. Slylo, again, not super active in my Discord. It's really, really active to start with, but has sort of tempered off a little bit, but he has, like, he's there, he does read things. I've seen him comment more than once when so when I do it, the end screens, the Patreon end screens, I put them up for early approval for supporters that have their names there to make sure I haven't put any spelling errors. I've had flashing graphics before. I've had weird things that happen sometimes in encoding. He's been one of those people that has caught those things. Then we have Niles. Niles is Niles wishes to remain very anonymous. I'll put it that way. I don't know why. He's a great guy, but yeah, like anything I say, he might get grumpy at me for saying too much. So I'm not going to say anything apart from he's awesome. He's really helped me out in the last couple of months. Next off, we're going to do, because I still have room to launch them, Kazareth. Yeah, Kazareth will be next on our list. That one. Yeah, sure. That's definitely how I wanted to write that game. Kazareth. Again, supporter for quite a while now. And look, this is spreadsheet. It's really, really hard to see. Okay. No, Kazareth, there are certain things I don't want to say about people. Like Niles is a prime example. Kazareth, again, not super active in my Discord. Not that I've seen, but then again, maybe I've missed things. I'm a visual person, so I recognize people's avatars, not so much their names. You could probably tell by the way I pronounce names in general. Anyway, with that said, I think that's going to put us completely out of parts. Yeah, that's going to take a while. We're going to switch that light back on. We'll call that it for this episode for getting a couple of supporters off. The lists are closing. They'll even out eventually-ish, I hope. Meanwhile, do we have any spare? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So no, we don't have any spare uranium. And this is basically going as fast as nuclear fuel will let it. Okay, maybe we need to look at more nuclear fuel processing. Everything else is fine. Yeah, it's just the nuclear fuel. Hey, it's got speed 6s. It don't get much faster. And these are all boxes that will store like 96,000 each. Maybe we just continue this straight across until we run to the coal line. We'll leave it for now. Okay, so the next thing I will need to do is, we did work out we didn't have any speed modules or any prob mods. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 9 lines of... I've got 5 lines of prods and only 4 of speed. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stamp a speed here with a speed here just to give us a little bit more oomph. Not a lot more oomph, just a little bit more oomph. Hopefully that's enough to keep up with our launch requirement. We do have 7 of these in stock, so maybe it's enough. In the meantime, we're also going to go and see whether we can fix, improve. How many you got? 1 point can, 6k speeds, and 500 prods. We're going to take our train, our lovely engineering train. We're going to run back to this one. Which will be passenger present, passenger not present, and I have no idea where that is, and I have no idea where that is. And we're going to start tweaking this, because, yes, I did notice during one of the recap episodes that somehow JD had done good maths, and we're not getting nearly enough iron. So I think I calculated the amount of copper I needed for copper cable, and then I just assumed iron was the same. Iron's not the same. So all these need more iron, which means I think our first step would be, depending on how many speed modules we have, hang on, we have 1.6k. If I do all of that, hold down shift, that's 1.3k already. Ew. Yeah, the beacons touch both sets. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our off. We're going to start with our speed modules. And I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start dumping them into... Hang on, we're short on efficiency modules in the base. So we'll start with efficiency. We'll start upgrading beacons. Now we have a green circuit input problem, which is not rearing its ugly head just at the moment, because I'm lucky and we're not running this. Oh, that did it real quick. Okay. So, we need to work out exactly how many speed modules we need to run down an iron line to make iron run faster. And the logical conclusion is we're going to run them down an edge where they do both iron and copper. Which means technically I could probably start removing things off copper. Holy crap, that's still not enough. Well, actually, you would get both sides done. So, yes. We're going to run from there up to those. That's enough. By 2 whole machines. So, speed. We want to do that row, and that row, and that row, and that row. Hang on. Oh, they don't even have speed modules in them. Oh boy. So this is still all running speed 3s. And the beautiful thing about adding speeds to a build is it doesn't change the ratios. So I'm probably doing this backward then. I'm definitely doing this backward. Okay, hang on. You're gonna go. We can't downgrade you. I have a downgrade planner here somewhere. You're 3 to 6. You're 3 to 6. You're 6 to 3. Okay, so we're going to swap you back. I'm going to swap you back. I've already got rods in there. In theory, it shouldn't change the ratio. Actually, let's do this one instead. Because this one I can just add stuff on the end. Okay, that row and that row. We're going to go visit our train. Okay, that's got the green circuit's running full speed. I think we've just maxed out a purple belt, and that's our issue. We want smelters. Yeah, I think we've just maxed out a purple belt with the additional speed I threw in there. Or maybe we maxed out the blue circuit. No, the blue circuits are fine. Okay, so I want... Which row is it? This row. Nope. This row. Yes. Okay, so I want to add enough furnaces to run that at full speed, which is, according to this, 4.4, so 5. So if I copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from there to there, remove that, paste that on the end like so. Copy you guys and paste them down as well. I need one there. Out of beacons. Okay, back to the train. Come on, let me through. Beacons. Yeah, I've got speed 3s on me. Okay, so now if we run max track calculator from here all the way up to here. Okay, so we've got enough machines. So what I want to do now is I want to... That's a copper line, so that doesn't actually get extended, just the iron line. I want to have this perfect, so I can copy from there to there. I could then remove that from there to there. I can remove that from there to there. I can definitely turn on auto trash. No, I want those back. Paste that there. Paste that. That failed. Paste that there. Hook that up. Hook that up. So it's an iron, iron, iron. That copper belt. Actually, that copper belt. Purple underground. Can go away like that. Maybe it can't quite go away like that. But if we kick it out another tile... I'm out of prob mods? Yeah. It's fine, we'll fix that in a minute. You can get kicked across to there. You can get kicked across to... We already worked out that this has to go out an extra tile. You can go under that. Roll back. Put down one of those. You then come into there. Okay, let's go find our prod mods. Let me through, let me through. No. Yes. And I had enough furnaces. I don't have enough speed 3s, but that's alright, we'll find them in a second. That can go away, that can go away. Let me through, builds. Okay. So, no, green undergrounds. Turns out I was short more stuff. I looked at them, I'm like, no, that's got to be somewhere else in the base. No, it's right here. Because everywhere else in the base is pretty much managed by robots remotely. 2 of those. Okay, so with that done, that should get us enough to get this build finished. And then I should be able to go around and start massively applying upgrade planners to upgrade the modules. I don't have enough modules. But, okay, so with that done, we should be able to do these a section at a time. I'm going to end up with multiple belts of green circuits coming out. Yeah, now let's try and get this done. Okay, so we're going to upgrade the green circuits first. Beacon coverage from there to there. 400 speed modules. Boom. Okay, now the rows work left to right, but it's still pretty much the same principle. So this row output 56. This row now outputs 110. So we've basically doubled the speed of everything, which we should be able to continue with a... Hang on. It doesn't matter how far left I go, but I need to go that far right. And upgrade that bunch. And now I can turn on auto to dump the speed 3s, because I don't need the speed 3s anymore. I do need speed 6s. I don't need furnaces. Okay, speed... No speed 6s. All the speed 6s. I don't need the beacons anymore. Can I just walk through the build, please? Thank you. Oh, actually, the other thing we should check is we should check the ratio for iron and copper. It should be identical. I'm making 1 copper too many. Well, in theory, that fixes that problem. It would. I'm probably going to put it back just in case. It's better to have a tiny bit of overproduction rather than not enough. Okay, so if we continue this theme across, we then do that build. 370 modules. Oh, yeah. 1 module left over. We're a couple of modules. Oh, we're more than a couple of modules short. Okay, 15 modules short. But that's going to give us a ridiculous amount of green circuits. Now, I can't do anything with those green circuits yet till I go and maximize all the other ones. But in theory, here, red belt, the red circuits might be an exception. But in theory, I have a whole belt of green circuits right here. And potentially a significant amount of red circuits. And if I was to do that, bring that along, we should be able to do that goes to there, that goes to there. We want you to output left, we want you to output right. We want you to go up and across, and then input priority left. That's on the same size of the belt still, yeah. Okay, so we've got a couple of red circuits spare, but not a lot. But it's probably, actually, you guys use more reds than greens, don't you? One set uses a lot more reds than greens. So reds are really our shortfall. That's got excess production on it, well and truly. That's not ideal, but it's a good quick fix. Because as I get more speed modules, I can come down and upgrade more of this build. And then we can see what we can get done. So with that, we're going to go back to base. You have 39, 21, 16. Efficiency modules shouldn't get upgraded to tiers 4 and above. So this should be just running, it is, because we can see that and so does off. So this is just running our efficiency 4s for our SubX components. Any efficiency 3s are getting it kicked straight out of the system, and they'll go down to run whichever it is that needs efficiencies. That one? Oh, which is it that needs efficiencies? Is the command center, so it is that one. So that looks like our shortfall. Alright. With that said, how many more... Right, we'll let this train attempt to reload. how many... I can't get directly to that machine, so that's fine. Efficiency. So 3.3 and 1.6. So how many is set to be stored here? 500. 1K. Okay, so we've got a little bit of overproduction of the efficiency modules for reasons. So we want to go there, there, there. There, there, there. Unit and output, we're going to want... So you're going to do efficiency 3s. We're going to copy to that box, which is going to pull in our efficiency 2s off the network. You're going to do efficiency 2s, which you're going to copy to there, which is going to pull our efficiency 1s off the network, which we're capped to how much? Capped to 500. So the answer is you are going to you're going to go that one, that one, that one. As long as efficiency 1s are greater than 520, you can keep running. And logistics again. Efficiency 2s, 3.2k, and we wanted... Oh, hang on. They are the 2s. What are the 1s at? 1k. We're going to cut that back to 500. We're obviously not using them. 500. Uncap that box as a technicality. That's again set to 1k. I don't think we need 1k. Okay, so that's bad. Okay, there's a low density structure problem we need to investigate as well. Alright, so you're going to run until there is 520 of those. We're going to copy paste that there. We're going to change you to that one. And you're also going to run until there's 500 of those. And we're just going to upcycle all the excess stock that we have laying around into efficiency 3s, because those we can actually use. And I'm going to throw the ratios off. I think that's closer ratio. Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's a... No, there's only half as many machines. Inputs 2 and you're outputting... What? You're outputting half and you need 0.25. Oh, okay. So, no, it's still too slow. So let's do that. Outputs 5, inputs 0.75. What? 5? 0.5. And you need 0.75. Okay, so that means this is running a little bit faster than this one, which is perfectly fine. Because that means it can siphon some out of that net, the logic network. Okay, low density structures. What the hell happened there? Train is unloading. You're in, and there's at least a train load up there. Okay, so when you get up here, it looks like there's 2 train loads ready to go. I'm gonna hope. Artillery range 9. Yeah, we ran out of sights. Capped 1 slot. Let's do more mining productivity and give that a chance to buffer, and then we'll come back to the shell range. Because military science keeps up with nothing. Alright, where were we? Okay, so we're going to jump on this train. You are unloading. I would like... really fast inserters. Those ones. Yes. 50, I guess. Like 25 and 45. They didn't arrive. So you have a rotation speed of 2,000 degrees. You have a rotation of 800 degrees. But then you move 3 and you move a lot more than 3. Upgrade cloner. Those. I don't think those need to get upgraded. Okay, so train holds 960. I'm gonna go with we're emptying our backlog desperately. Oh, that's right. It's in the base now. I don't even have to carry those. Where were they? Those. Yeah, I don't carry those. I don't need to carry those because they run. Yep. Okay. So, it looks like we're draining this very slowly. Obviously, I'd love to have... I could do that. And I could do that. Technically, it would unload faster. Low density structures. What can we do? Okay, so I can have you do 1 iron to 2 steel. So I could get a little bit more steel out of the process. I could find more copper without a hassle. First, do we have any overproduction? That's steel. That's all of copper. Bop. So I have 2 copper overproduction. I have 4 plastic machines of overproduction, and I have 15 steel machines of overproduction. So my inputs are 38 plastic. I've got 74. They're 15 steel. I'm outputting 24. And it's inputting 150 copper, but I'm outputting 160. So actually, I don't have a stack filter Mark II anywhere on the base. One of them. Oh, it's in my inventory. Can't I place them? Oh, there you go. Alright, so actually, if I swapped over steel, in theory I have enough plastic. It's just copper. Well, in theory we can fix that. Alright, let's see whether we can fix this in one episode. Well, I can paste the whole down. It might not get built, but we can paste it down. Due to the whole lack of modules thing. Okay, so it means I need to retrofit this, which means first thing we do is we basically trim out the whole top line. It's just quicker to trim out, no, the whole top 2 tiles. Yes. Okay. So you do that, and then you do that, and then you do nothing. It's going to be easier. The main base is right there. We're hooked up to the main base. It's just going to be easier. Scrap everything and start from scratch. Just go away. Okay, so you go there, you go there. That, no. That goes there. That goes there. That becomes a tiler. We put that there. We work out that our belts don't reach. So that gets upgraded to go to there. That gets upgraded to go to there. That becomes the copy build. Paste, 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 paste. Pasty, 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 pasty. And obviously the build starts off a little bit shorter. Unfortunately, I think the train is going to steal a whole bunch of those prop bots that we probably could have done with. Alright, so then that goes away. And the whole thing gets picked up and dumped there. We'll make you... Yep. Oh, that's Bluebell. Ooh. And that's the wrong sort of loader entirely. So sorry. That's going to go away. And that gets replaced. We want a substation. Right there in the middle. It should power up everything. Get rid of that. Paste you in there. Put a bit of green belt in there. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. All that can go away. All of that can go away. That can go away. Where was that substation? Just out of reach. Okay. So, iron one of them. Drop that on there. Oh. Okay. How much iron do you produce? 36. And how much do you need? 10. So if I had you on both sides of the belt... No. You and you could all be run from potentially one of them. Let's deal with the purple undergrounds. Okay. You got a lube or something? Strip. Can dump one of those on there. Okay. You can go... left, right, up, down a tile. You can go there. That'll give me room to run you into here. So that's overkill. That's way too much iron, but that's fine. In fact, do I want to put that back on? No, we'll leave it on two sides of the belt. Okay, what the story is... Not enough storage. Oh, no, you are two separate networks. Oh, that's right. But the other network is literally right there. I can just go walk over to it. Logistics off. Grab that. And stand here. And just wait for the bots. And hopefully we can get some purple undergrounds. I also don't want that in my inventory. I don't want that in my inventory. Purple undergrounds, that's what we wanted. And we'll go dump these. And then in theory, it's not going to be the whole build, but at least it's something. Okay, we're going to have to bring the engineering train up. Psst, you, engineering train. You come park here on the main line, because it never gave you a spot to park properly at this outpost. Because I think this was before we had proper engineering trains. Okay, so we need so much. Why does this look so bad? This should be producing more steel than it was before. A lot more steel. it's got some boo-boos in the blueprint. Okay. We'll grab those. We'll grab those. We'll grab those. We'll grab those. Yeah, it's got purple belt and green belt in the blueprint. Okay, so we need to change you to green, you to green, you to green, you... like that. Yeah. This is one of those reasons why I don't publish a lot of my blueprints. Because here I'm like, you know, this is the version. Oh, look, we just made a minor change, which just saved us putting down 10 bazillion undergrounds. You can stay there. Alright, so that goes to there, that goes to there, that goes to there, that goes to there. Then we're done. Now, funnily enough, it's actually quicker to do that and to do that. And then copy. Actually, no, I wanted 2 tiles done. No, just 1 tile because the beacons are on the bottom tile. Alright, so then we do... where the hell do you line up? You line up right there. And you line up right there. It's quicker to do it that way than it is to go through and dissect things gently. Gently. We don't do gently around here. We do savage. Belt there. Belt there. Blueprint done. Blueprint done. Okay, so that should give us heaps of... yeah, we're gonna... the base is gonna shut down. Okay, so that should give us heaps of iron. Copper should be a case of... copy that. Remove that substation, that substation, that substation. We're gonna build on top of the copper because I just don't care. Paste that up there. Grab our train. Manual. Stop train. I want all of those. And you can go back to engineering for a minute. I'll call you back shortly after I work out substations. Subby, 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 and a subby. I'll worry about it. You know what? Alright. Also means that I would need another one of these. Map view, because that's such a cool feature. Like so. And plastic. You haven't already got the purple treatment, so you're going to get the purple treatment. Okay, next copper belt would come out there, down there, and into coppers on the left. Purple. And steel? Yes. You go to there, you go to there, you go to there. So I'm just waiting on technically a whole lot of prop modules, but I can probably do that and get away with it for just a moment. that. We're going to feed out there. All right, we need that engineering train. Because we need to... If I could get this done, I'd be ecstatic. So, smelters have gone down. Yes. So I don't need smelters. Beacons have gone down. I don't need beacons. I don't need random steel. So I just need inserters, modules, belt. Alright. Belts, belt. Those things. Belt. I just thought I saw inserters. Please don't tell me how auto trash some of that crap. Oh, they're stack inserter Mark IIs. What the hell are those? Stack inserter. Okay. You don't really need stack inserter Mark IIs. Did I grab beacons? I don't think I did. Modules, rather. No. I got whatever had to be got there. Run down this build. 48 undergrounds. And pick up undergrounds. Yep. Those. Alright. Modules. Done. Modules. Watching the mini-map, watching little things disappear as I walk down. Done. So that should be it. Hello? You're not getting copper. Why aren't you getting copper? Oh, that would be why. Of course. You move it by one tile and now one inserter's not powered. That's going to cause the exact same problem. That's also another inserter that's not powered. Come on, I need to see resources at the end. If I can see resources here, it means we're done. I can see resources. There's not a lot of resources, but there is definitely resources. Okay. So, the only other thing I'd really love to do is I'd really like to find any blue belt and eradicate it. Nope. That does blue underground. So, if we just add blue belt to green belt and use that. That's a very weird build. They're not working. Okay, mini-me inserter can go there. Those can go away. And we'll dump those on there. Okay, so that should keep up well and truly. Where was that? Upgradey thingy-majiggy bob? Blue belt. Blue belt? No, I managed to get the rest of it. Okay. Why is your throughput so low compared to all the other ones? Alright, how much exactly copper are we using? 33. How much exactly are you outputting? 33. Alright, it's alright, because we're not using the copper at full speed, but it does mean that, oh, that's going to shoot blueprint. That goes there. Where's the mini-me inserter? There's the mini-me inserter. We want one of those there. We want one of those there. We want... Come on. that to go that way. We want to eradicate all the blue belt from that. Oh, that's all recycling. Oh, it's nice. We got no use for it, but it's nice. You still seem slow. No, you're just trying to build up a buffer? Yeah, it looks like it's just buffering still. Turns out there's an unpowered inserter right there in the middle. Okay, so with that said, we're all good on, hopefully, low density structures. We've just increased the build again. You, train, out of the way. You're blocking the line. And we've upgraded these inserters. Where does this train line up with? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go... it wouldn't be an episode without me losing a train. Put one of them in... No, that one. That's blue belt. That can also become very green. Oh shit, it's got blue belt in the output. It's probably fast stuff, actually. Okay, how many exactly are you outputting now? Between all three of you, you're doing 26 per second, so technically one lane is more than enough. You've got a loader at the end to make sure everything gets loaded. We need to get a train. And turn that on, actually. And where the hell was that? There. Alright, so let's go fix that. Let's go kill some names. We'll leave killing biters for another episode. We started at... I didn't look. Here somewhere. Okay, 1778. 1778, is that right? Yeah. So we left off with Mega Chill. So we're just gonna have to go with... Oh, hi, biters. I even got a kill.
G'day, mate. Welcome to Factorio with me, Jilly. So we're here for episode number 111.
Stop. Sheesh. That was weird. Turns out when you've got the thing highlighted, do not press enter on the other screen with your own video running to get out of the train, because that does not work. Automatic. Okay, so where were we? Just Muffy, T-Man, D-Man, Lucas Calaris, Tuak Cohen, Marcus Adlen, Marcus, the Anthropod, Urandras, Ryan Reed, Remix, Cool Dude, 2606, Corey R. Okay, Cool Dude used to watch on Twitch. I remember that name. I haven't seen him in ages. Galucky No Tensi, Tebow, Fishy, Richard Harrier. Dump that. Dump mini-me's. Dump. Okay, where were we? Fishy, Richard Harrier, Eccentric Bob, Attorney Garrier, Eve Rigby, Enes Sabo Sabididi. We're out of command modules again. Bet it's because of efficiency modules, right? Yeah, oh, plastic? Or is that just one of them problems? It's efficiency modules. We've only got 36, we need 50. Okay, alright. It just at least means this is not scrolling for me. Evie Rigby, Enes Sabio de Salva. Yep, okay. JSP93, bad thoughts, bad thoughts. We all get bad thoughts. Occasionally it involves occasionally it leads to a death of a mini-me. It's perfectly fine. We have Steve Mind Steve, and then we have our Patreon list. So this episode was very, very heavy on the supporters, which is, like I said, I couldn't afford to just spend a ridiculous amount of time doing a ridiculous amount of episodes in a ridiculously long series unless I had the supporters, because I can honestly tell you, like, YouTube revenue has gone down 50% in the last 2 months, right? Because, one, I don't run a lot of ads, even though YouTube did the thing recently where they just filled everybody's videos full of ads. Not mine. Mine are all manually selected. So I get one ad every half hour. Because I figure one ad every half hour, you guys can accept that. Maybe an ad every 20 minutes, but not an ad every 8 minutes. This is not normal TV. Like, we have DVRs and that sort of stuff where we record normal TV that then we can press a magic button and it removes all the ads for us. So, like, you don't want the same on YouTube. So, yeah, it scrolled. So, yeah, the supporters mean a lot to me. They mean a lot to the channel. So then we're going to have our supporters for this episode being, what's this, 8? I feel like I got 9 names here and less names here. Okay, we have Student Pilot, we have Coblitz, we have Fry Guy, we have Chase, we have Zentrino, we have Slylo, we have Niles, we have Kazareth. It still feels wrong. Am I just missing something? I'm trying to have a drink at the same time. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, alright. We have Jimrick, we have Miko Bosselli. I should also mention at the same time, if you wish to support the channel, it starts off at $2 per month. And, like, it's just I don't like ad blocker, sort of, you know. Oh, no, I feel guilty about ad blocker. I think that's what it's actually called. And yeah, it's $2 a month. So if you want to support, there are options, and I make it as cheap as possible. Anyway, back to my list that keeps scrolling. Jimrick, Mirio Bossielli, Star, yeah, Timura 12, Laurie Ferguson, Lock Lovin, Jiminator, Matthew McMaster, Matthew Wright, Marzi? Sure. Frank Horrigan, Avis Godjux, Craigie P. Noob, Frank Burrius, Kevin Hegwood, Rubik Monat, Mark Tully, Mr. Tripleworth, Frank Bowercap, yeah. Michael Menjur, Randy, Stephen Smith, Lars Reddering, Jessa M, Muit, Emil Shanaris, Jason likes food. I like food too, but I really hope that's actually your surname, because that would be awesome. Actually, probably really frustrating as life continues. But as a kid, it would definitely be interesting. Austin Belvis, Erico Bettoni, Jerome Noble, Memph, Nick Maskell, Delirium Dreams, sure. Alexander King, Level Lord, Stoner Bong Master, Stoner 420 Bong Master. I knew there'd be one. There'd be at least one. But sure, like that's your name on YouTube. I'll call it out. So thank you for clicking the subscribe button, especially Stoner 420 Bong Master. You happy? By the way, if this video gets demonetized because I said your name, you need to feel guilty enough that you go and play John's Patreon and support the channel, because I said your name twice. Morton Bacchia, Joseph Paulson, Keith Riccio, Bradley Dean, Woolloomooloo. Funnily enough, there's a town in Australia called Woolloomooloo. Woolloomooloo. Yeah, it's Woolloomooloo. I don't think it has this double O here. I've driven through it. It's one of those towns that if you sneeze, you're probably going to miss it. We have Wellington Barros. We have Tony Baker. We have Mamu. We have the Retro Perspective. We have Ebothet? Yep. We have Kyla Bree. We have Steve Stanley. We have Six Zenith. Is that? Zenith? Zentrino? It's Zentrino. Well, we got a 6 Zenith as well. We have Ace123 and we have Chris Smith. With all that said, that's where I'm going to end today's episode. Obviously, we have a significant issue with our speed module production, our efficiency module production. So maybe we need to put down one of these builds that makes efficiency modules. Maybe that's our answer. You're out of red circle. Oh, the inserter's turned off because, yeah, we got not enough of those in stock. So that's our last craft here. That means we've got rid of all our efficiency ones. So it's just a matter of case of burning off our efficiency 2s, which there's still 2,000 in stock. We're burning the number down to 500, so there is a little bit to go. With all that said, I haven't had any extra launches, so I'm definitely going to call the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. All right, bye.